Welcome to Compleat Kidz Online, friendly discussions about autism and other developmental disabilities. Learn how working together is working better, one conversation at a time.
Hello, welcome to Compleat Kidz Online. I'm Gina.
And I'm Bob.
And we're here with Amir. Amir is one of our sales managers.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me in the podcast.
Thanks for coming.
It's an honor.
It actually is an honor. So Amir, you're tell me real quick about your job. What do you do?
So I started sales manager back in November. I started off as a front desk and back in July. My current role right now, networking and with the community and with clinics and referral coordinators, trying to bring kids that are suspected to have autism or are diagnosed with autism to receive treatment at one of our facilities.
So you're not just, that is a major part of your job, to go out and talk to referral coordinators and get kids in so that we can do evaluations, but also just community outreach and sponsorships. Why don't you talk about, you got any coming up? Or?
I do.
Yeah. What a coincidence.
We have a few in Salisbury coming up, a few in Concord. We have a YMCA 5K happening in April.
I'll be passing on that.
Yeah. We do have the museum, Fire Trucks Museum, I believe, and a food vendor up in Salisbury coming up soon. Very excited.
And I think there's a big festival in Salisbury that we're a part of.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Maybe it's part of a soda festival. Or
The Cherry Wine Festival.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is it and this North Carolina pop, or is it soda? I don't even know.
We call it soda
okay.
in the South.
Yeah, likewise. I think Texas is like a pop thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So some exciting things coming up.
Yeah.
So talk to us about, if I am a referral coordinator and I work, so it's mostly pediatricians?
Pediatricians, yeah.
So I'm a referral coordinator for a pediatrician, and I, the doctor has somebody that he wants checked out for possible evaluation on autism spectrum. What's the process?
So in the beginning, once we receive the referral, or I go to the referral coordinators and they tell me about a kid that's requesting services. If the kid's already evaluated with autism, they check off a ABA or BHT diagnosis.
That's on their form or our form, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Our form is more concise and more practical.
Mm-hmm.
Their forms are easy too, but it's they have more additional information. With our forms, once we get that form back in, we verify the MD signature if it is for ABA for insurance purposes. And then once that comes in, our admissions team creates a referral. Once that referral gets created, it'll shoot them a text and to the parent, and where they have 24 hours to respond yes or no, or ASAP to reply back.
Mm-hmm.
And once we see that they contacted that they want services, one of our team members will call them as soon as they can, and then provide the next steps and other steps in the process. We don't take just ABA; that we take.
Go ahead. What do we take?
We take all pediatric services: physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. And for those, we don't need a MD signature. It's just
You don't?
ABA, no.
But they still get evaluated by our staff.
We do, yeah.
Awesome. And what are some of the things you see, possible mistakes even, or things that maybe referral coordinators could do a little bit better as far as filling out the form or just pushing it through the system in general?
I believe the biggest mistake that we see sometimes is they don't diagnose as F84. If the kid is diagnosed with autism already, they just put ABA. If the kid's already evaluated, it makes the process a lot faster for us as well as the parent, the child to start.
Because now we don't have to evaluate them. Got it.
We just have to verify that it's accurate, and that's it. But another mistake is sometimes the signatures are missing from the MDs for ABA, which is crucial for insurance purposes.
Why is that?
because insurance will just kick them out.
They won't take it
referral.
without an
No.
MD signature.
And those are the two main mistakes that I see.
Mm-hmm.
So what does a typical day look like for you?
A typical day for me, so like I'll map out what clinics I'm gonna go visit for each region. So my region territory is Concord, Copperfield, and Salisbury. Try to hit at least the same clinic once every week if I can, or if I need to. So map out, at least I hit 8 clinics a day. That's my goal. And then communicating with the referral coordinators and making sure they get new information from us that we've changed, or if there's anything they need help on. That's one thing, like they do request a lot is status updates on our referrals, like see what's going on with their kid that they sent us. So like helping them there, and they appreciate that a lot.
I know we're trying to build that. We're in the process of building on Cure. That exact thing digitally about, a referral coordinator can go on and check, see the status of the kiddo.
That'd be nice.
Yes, I know you guys are
Yeah.
chomping at the bit to get that one done.
And we've informally called the Domino's Pizza Tracker,
Yes.
so they can see where we're at.
And these visits, you bring some treats and stuff sometimes?
I
or?
do. I do bring them treats.
What do you bring?
I'm a big cookie guy. So I
Cookies
drop
your
them
thing?
Cookies,
That's your thing? Yeah,
some
yeah.
chocolate chip cookies, some fresh donuts in the morning too.
I did notice that you didn't bring either one of those things to the podcast. I'm just pointing it out.
Funny you mentioned that. I was actually thinking about stopping by and getting some, but I already made my food run earlier.
That's
today.
okay. I don't need any more cookies or donuts, unfortunately.
I wasn't sure if I get yelled at.
Oh, you'll never get yelled at in this podcast.
What's the most popular treat that you bring that brings joy to people?
Honestly, any treat I bring in, they're always like
Appreciative?
appreciative.
Yeah.
Now I'm known as like the sweet guy. So.
Da-dum-dum.
Yeah.
Hit the, where's the snare?
There we go.
But yeah, every time I walk in these clinics, like they start familiarizing my face, and they're like, "Oh, the sweets." He always brings us sweets. I'm
That's
like,
cool.
"Yeah."
The sweet guy.
I was like,
You
I'm
have
always-
no idea how bad you messed up by telling you that, because I will never refer to you or anything else but that for going forward.
well, like only sweet when you get those referrals perfectly.
That's funny.
I feel the name of our episode is
Yes, the
coming
sweet
up.
guy. Yes. What about swag? Is there any swag that they dig, or maybe that we're, because Gene and I help get those. So is there any ones that either we're not getting that we need to get, or some favorites or stuff like that?
I believe the favorites, the swag. I don't try to drop off too much swag.
Mhm.
Maybe like once a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But I do drop off the pens. Everyone loves the pens.
Yeah, we try to get the good
yeah,
pens.
They're
so-
shiny. Like the
Yeah.
chapstick. The chapstick's pretty great.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
good
And it tastes good too.
It tastes good too. Yeah. But it's very high quality chapsticks.
Yes.
The new hand sanitizers and
Yes.
tissues.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's intrigued about the tissues because they're like, "What's in that pad?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"It's tissues." They're like, "No way." I was like, and they open them up and they're like, "Oh, these are pretty practical." I was like,
They
"Yeah."
are very proud. I've
It's
got a
very
couple in my
slim.
glove compartment
Yeah.
and
It's
in my
winter time.
backpack. Yeah.
But yeah, swag's phenomenal.
Yeah. We all love
Good job.
swag.
So how can the sales team kind of support our staff and their needs for the supporting the wait list and what services are needed?
For this complete the company,
Mhm.
I believe when you bring in those referrals for staff to have those hours, I think that's a crucial part. So being out there every day, putting an effort in with the community, with clinics and doctors, just trying to bring in more referrals and helping these kids that need services that they're probably not aware of as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what if a parent is listening and they think that their kid might need services? Can they reach out to our sales team?
They can reach out to the sales team. They can also, if they want, they can call the office managers of that clinic. I know, at least for my
Of the
region,
Compleat Kidz clinic.
Yeah, and if they can get in touch with the office managers, we can do walkthroughs. They just have to sign something. I know Charity, like for the office manager at Copperfield, I think this week we had 2 parents that were very interested. They just need more information.
Just to get a little tour of the
Yeah,
clinic
tour of
and
the
find out what we
clinic.
do. Got it.
What's actually like more face to face.
Mm-hmm.
So we do offer that, which is I think pretty crucial to see where your child will be stepping into, like what
Yeah,
type
several
of
hours a
treatment.
day. Yeah. And then, like I think Gene was getting at, I'm a parent and I suspect my kid might be on the spectrum and I want a further evaluation. Can I just bring that kid right into Compleat Kidz, or how does that work?
We need to get a referral first from a pediatrician.
So my first step would be talk to my pediatrician.
Talk to the pediatrician, or we have a website request on our Compleat Kidz website. Fill in the information, and one of the sales team regarding which territory will go ahead and go to the pediatrician for you. We'll contact you to receive more information.
So you guys will do some of the legwork.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's,
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's just on the website where it says appointment request?
Yep.
And parents will just go on there, fill that out, and you guys will get that.
Mm.
Awesome.
Easy and simple.
Yes, we like that.
But yeah, it's been, as long as they put like what region they are, that's how we filter out.
So to put the clinic that they're closest
Yeah.
to. Got it.
Can you go over what our regions are?
Just go over your reason.
So there's Region 1. I believe that's the Baldwin.
Apex.
I'm sorry. That's the Apex,
Apex,
Chapel Hill,
Burlington,
Chapel
Hill.
Hill locations. Region 2 is my region.
You better not need assistance on this one. Let's see what you got.
I got Salisbury, Copperfield, Concord. Copperfield is in Concord. It's
Right, yeah.
It's about like 9 miles away from Concord pit stop by the Concord Mills Mall.
And a lot of people think, oh, Copperfield, like it's the town. No,
Yeah.
it's actually in Concord. Yeah.
So we have 2 locations in Concord. We do have High Point coming in, I believe.
Is that going to be part of your?
It should be. Yeah. According,
Yeah.
as of right now, it is part of mine. Should be in May. That's
I heard that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
No promises.
No. Region 1 is.
Good one. 3.
Region 3.
Oh, sorry.
Region 3 is Caitlin's territory.
Hickory.
Gastonia, and
Lincolnton.
Lincolnton. I started off at Lincolnton as FDPA, so
You do like a drill. And then the last one is Region 4.
4. That is Nicole's location.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that is.
Region 4 is Baldwin, Belmont,
Okay.
Huntersville.
Okay. I think that's it.
That's it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, pop quiz. Just spreading the word about all there.
Is Belmont going to the new middle school, maybe?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
You know, obviously we still have to build that out. Ironically, Gene and I were just over there a week or 2 ago.
Last week.
They started to build it where the clinic's going to be. The admin part has not started yet, which will be on the second floor, but the clinic has already begun construction.
That's good.
I'm sure that's not something that happens overnight. But I heard that there was rumors that it was going to be an 8-foot walled place, and it was going to be for super long-term people on the spectrum. That's not true at all. It's just it's just like any one of our other clinics.
Yeah.
We are going to try it because it's such a big building that we're going to try to use that space for other things other than what we do, just because we don't have we don't need that capacity. Mm-hmm. So there was talk about some shared spaces of like workspaces. And a brewery, which, you know, I'm all in on that one. And then, of course, we'll be on one of the floors.
Yep. And we'll be headquartered there. So
Yes.
Once that's built out, we'll
Yeah.
all be under the same roof.
Yeah. So, and I think sales and marketing will be sharing an office. So
Finally.
you get to see us.
Yeah. I miss you guys.
Aw.
I give it time. Well, thanks for coming out. We always end with, you know, how we do the superhero theme throughout the company. So we always end by asking, which you should have on your bio already.
I need to fill that in.
Yeah, I know, one of these days. We do ask if you had any superpower, if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you pick?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Probably something that you can like transform into anything you want.
Oh, what do they call that? There's a name for that. Where you could, like, you know, take the shape, it's like a shapeshifter.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
'Cause if I wanted to fly, I could fly.
Yeah.
I'd be like a cheetah. I could be
Go
a
to all
cheetah.
your, all your clinics.
So that's like the Swiss Army knife of superpowers. I got you.
Kind of OP, I think. Yeah. But that'll be my super.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
Yeah,
that is a very good. Mine is to understand Gina,
I understand you.
but I don't know. All right, well, we appreciate you coming out. We appreciate you taking some time off from out there and giving out donuts and cookies and not bringing us any cookies.
I'll change that next time.
Otherwise, there won't be another next time. Thanks again, Amir. We really appreciate the time.
Thanks.
Anytime. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, bud.
To continue the conversation, visit the links to our website, Facebook page, or Instagram in the comments.